I mean, I'm betting Joe might get us for 125 today. We're at 3/4 full right now, and we're at $88.
Hey, me and you could be president and run it better than he did. All you gotta do is have a little common sense.
I'm with you.
I used to be in there. They made these in Arlington and Janesville, Wisconsin. The one here got torn down.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So wait, you were in Janesville, and then they had you go to a different place?
I'm just roaming around till I got a big old lawsuit. I was very popular in high school.
Okay.
Somebody roofied my drink. We got 52 out-of-state attorneys here.
Wow.
And they don't give a shit about any of these attorneys here.
Interesting.
They're crooks.
Interesting. Well, here we go. 112.68. I'm gonna see if I can make it an even 113. All right, let's do this. We're full of gas. 110, 115 bucks later. All right, so today we are gonna head to Elkhorn. We're gonna go probably to probably go to 3 or 4 of the bigger properties and watch out and talk a little bit about what's going on, what our mindset was when we bought them, and what we're gonna be doing. Kind of first things first, or what we're gonna be doing as far as rehab and upgrades and all that stuff. So we'll be pointing some stuff out. So these 372 units that we just bought, a lot of upside here. We're super excited about it. The previous ownership, they did not push rents. They did not keep the rents to market. We're going to be able to keep the rents very competitive. And while doing that, we're going to be able to see a lot of upside for our investors. This is actually one of the best deals that we've had from a cash on cash standpoint and an equity multiple standpoint over the projected hold period. Senior living, try to make a call on that one time. Then I found it was senior living. I'm like, not really playing in that. There's so many buildings that I've called that you probably drive by, Danny, all the time. And I've called on them over the last 10 years, numerous times, leave voicemails. No restraining orders yet though. Just keep calling and calling, and eventually they call you back. Be driving somewhere with my wife and you'd be like, yep, I've called that building, I've called on that building, I've called on that building. It's a lot of work over 12 years. Bought the whole thing for $42 million-ish, right? Not just this site, but all 372 units. We've got some exterior cleanup that we're gonna be doing. So we got new roofs going on about 10 of the buildings. 10 of the buildings need new roofs. We got driveway issues going on. You can see where the garages and people gotta get in the garages. There's that 2-inch, 3-inch lip. You can see it back here, right? That someone's gonna eventually rev their engine and go all the way through into the kitchen. I'm telling you right now, it will happen. Maybe it's already happened here and we don't know about it yet. These were built mid-90s. As far as getting some of this exterior cleaned up, will be done here over the next couple months. There's flashing. If we go across the property, you'll start to see flashing and stuff missing from the fronts of the buildings up there on the trim and all that stuff. There's siding that's loose. What else we got going on? It's mainly roofs. It's mainly driveways. And some of that deferred maintenance. When you don't take care of this stuff, man, I mean, when you're in Wisconsin and you start to get this alligatoring going on all over the place, which this one's actually not even that bad. The one down there is brutal. But then the driveway just will start to dissolve. And I'm not a fan of putting money in the driveways. I freaking hate it because they are expensive. They get beat up in Wisconsin and the Midwest. But sometimes you really don't have, when you're trying to go out and get those market rents, sometimes you don't have a choice, and sometimes you gotta pay up for some of these things. So it's important for us to take care of the properties, fix things up. Number one, just because a property's full doesn't mean there's nothing to fix, right? We're gonna be fixing at least 10 to 12 roofs on this 372 unit portfolio. But then I think the plan is the whole complex, all 5 driveways, to get those at least taken care of. Well, yeah, and I would imagine it's hard to pull. Everyone been responsive to the transition and stuff?
Yeah, they have.
Okay, good.
It's been very good.
Okay.
And you had a young man here this morning doing some maintenance upstairs. He was first class.
Steven? Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you for that. And
Thank you.
good luck selling stuff.
Nobody wants to hear a negative comment, right? But when we do get a positive, it feels really good. It gives us pride in what we're doing. It gives the team pride in what they're doing.
So this driveway is getting done for a reason. I think you can see it right there, all the standing water, and it's basically just turned into gravel. So this is one of the driveways that we're for sure gonna do. $250,000 going into asphalt concrete for year 1. So that's not just for this driveway here, that's across the whole entire 372, because there's obviously other properties that need things. But look at that ledge right there. I mean, That is a tripping hazard, man. Look, someone's got a makeshift board right here going in. Another makeshift board. So again, yeah, we want to take care of stuff. Doesn't mean everything's going to be perfect. We're far from perfect. It's pretty damn hard to be perfect. And for doing a lot better, hopefully people are happier living at our properties. Which, if you Google it, you're definitely going to see some people that are unhappy, but you're never going to make everybody happy, right? So hopefully we can make it a better place for people to live, and the deal works out for us as well, right? So now we're going to go to the second property of so the 372 is actually 9 properties, I think, 7 or 9 properties. There's 4 that are the biggest ones. We'll go to like 3 today, check them out. That's right, we got the new office in this town too. We can swing by there and see if we can see through the window. We needed to have some type of office to run out of with almost 400 units right here. So it's the same thing here. We've got I think like 3 or 4 roofs of, so we got those buildings. This garage is ours. Then we got these garages. The garages on that side. We got buildings this way. We got 64 total units here. But again, like this driveway stuff, we need to take care of it. We need to figure something out. I don't know what we're doing for this whole driveway yet, because we can show it on a map and the thing is huge. I'm like, I don't want to spend all that money on a 64 unit to do all the driveway work. So we're probably gonna do some of the worst spots, cut, replace on this one, you know, probably crack fill, do some of that stuff, take care of the big potholes, get them knocked out, and then hopefully we're rocking and rolling. I mean, during the day, we got lights on over there, right? We need to get that light sensor working so that we're not having to pay electricity on stuff during the day. We don't need those lights on right now. That's money going down the drain. It's money going down the drain, right? Those 6 buildings going that way, they're all townhome style. So they got the detached garage, they got the in-unit washer and dryer and whatnot. And when we go in here, you still have, I think you have in-unit washer and dryer. I can't remember, but you've got common areas here. So this can all be painted. All of this is gonna be painted, new flooring going in. All of this gonna be painted, new flooring going in. When I toured this, there was junk everywhere on the floor, garbage and trash. Our team is obviously doing a pretty good job already. The thing is clean, right? But we're gonna still get the new fresh paint. We're gonna get the new lighting up, right? I don't wanna see this yellow lighting. This doesn't feel like home to me. I don't want this. What do we got in here? This is that's water meters and stuff. Where's the laundry at? I think there's common area laundry in this one. Yep. So here's the laundry room, right? It's knocking out new paint, new flooring in there. I'm always a little scared to walk into the building sometimes. Not that I don't trust people doing their job, but hey, I never know what you're gonna walk into. That's what I've found out with real estate sometimes. All those trees in like the courtyard over there, they're all overgrown. This needs to be trimmed up, right? It just needs to look better. I mean, it's gonna cost us like 10 bucks, 20 bucks, 30 bucks, 40 bucks a tree, maybe. Let's just say we spend $3,000 to clean up these trees a little bit, not cut them down, all right? All the green environmental people out there, don't get mad at me. We're not gonna cut any of the trees down here. I've done a lot of that in the past though, but we're going to trim them up. So you look at these air conditioners. I mean, I don't know what age these are right here. I mean, these might be from early when this was built, which this one was built in like 92 to 94 as well. I mean, look at this. I probably just get tetanus right now just touching it, right? We got junk down in there. I mean, these are old original. My guess is they might not even work anyways. Last company probably just ignored it, didn't take care of it. Main reason people move out. Problems with AC, problems with heat, problems with hot and cold water. Those are usually the main reasons that people move out right there. So we have a big budget across these 372 units and all the properties we acquire to be able to make sure that we get those things done and taken care of. I've gotten a lot better at planning over the years. The first handful of properties, like that property we drove by on the way here, those 88 units, you know, doing a $6 million deal, doing 88 units, I had no idea what it was gonna cost to do roofs. I had no idea when the HVAC went bad and boilers went bad. I had no idea what to be planning for the driveways.
I didn't care. I didn't give a damn about the boilers. I didn't give a damn about the roofs. I did not calculate any of that. I just figured, hey, we'll figure all that shit out later. Not gonna have to worry about it now. Let's close this deal. Let's get it wrapped up. Let's move forward. Right, well, that kind of came back to bite us in the butt for like 2 years.
You can still have success even if you don't have all the answers. I still don't have all the answers today, but we come in a lot more prepared now than we did back then. And we need to, right? Because we have a full team. It's not just me running the show anymore. So we need to come in more prepared so that we can execute the game plan, right? To provide great service for the residents, and then to be able to hit our goals for our investors and make some money, right? That's what we're doing this for, is to provide great service to the residents and to make money. You need to be prepped, prepared. You need to communicate your plans. You need to be correct with your budgets. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Don't be scared. You're going to be able to figure it out. As long as you got the mindset and you got what it takes between the brains and the never give up and the I'm going to figure this thing out, you're going to make it. You just got to find a way to start. That's the thing. So we got like 96 units here. No roofs. No roofs are being done. You can see that they're in pretty good shape. 24 of the units are the townhome style. 72 of the units are regular apartments. Hey, look at this right here. This is like bonus right here. This is some bonus stuff. When I was first putting the deal together, I didn't know there was this storage building and there's another storage building. So we got like 40 storage units on here. I'm like, for free, essentially in my book for free, because I didn't know it was included. So that's a great little thing to run into right there. Same thing is gonna happen here, right? So we're gonna figure out a plan for these doors, whether we paint, clean them up, whatever, but for sure there's gonna be new lighting. There was trash and crap everywhere on the floor. Looks a lot better today, but we're still gonna be changing out the common area flooring, we're still gonna be painting, and we're still gonna be putting all new lights in.
About a week before we closed, it was shit everywhere. It was disgusting. There was cobwebs, there was crumbs on the floor, there was paper on the floor. It looked horrible.
We want people to notice that things are gonna be different. We don't want people thinking, oh, they're just gonna be the same as these other people not taking care of stuff and whatever. We want people to notice there's a difference going on there. We got certain smaller patches we're gonna do with this driveway. That's a part of that whole more than $250,000 of concrete and asphalt work that we're doing across the full 372 units. I think we have like 10 to 15 to 20 new windows that are going in because they're shot. We got a handful of new patio doors going in because those ones are shot. There's the other storage building right there. I had no idea that one was tucked back there. No idea that was included, and I had no idea. Our team was like, wait, you know that there's storage units here? I'm like, no, not at that property. I knew there was storage units at another property, but I didn't really know that this was a part of it. So it's bonus, right? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got like 20 there and probably another 30 back there. We got 50 bonus storage units back in the storage unit business. Look at that. There we are. Ready to rock and roll. It's closed. It's closed. Hey, how are you?
Good.
Good. Here's our leasing office. There's 2 offices with a hallway that goes back to the workshop / storage room, and then just the front little office thing. We need to get some signage up and window stickers and whatnot, but it'll suffice. It'll suffice and be a good little thing for us. I'm gonna swing by quick and see if the owner of the building's here, because we gotta true up on some stuff. We'll get some like wall art up in there, the gals and the team will kind of figure it out to make it feel a little warmer. Right now it feels pretty cold, but just got done the other day, so the team's gonna be leasing out of there, people will show up, meetings out of there, etc., etc. That was a better route, actually, doing that than taking one of the units down and having them have a unit down and out and not producing any revenue, not boosting our NOI. For this deal, it was big enough, and it definitely made enough sense to just get that spot right there with what we have in the cash outflow of that in terms of that lease versus having a unit down. All about the NOI. Figure out how to move that sucker in the right direction. It's a revenue game, expense management game, expense control, and NOI.